Okay guys, welcome back. This is my first video ever. As you can see in my base, we have Guardian right here with Jester. And if we look at Guardian, you can see he has Fragment Gun 12 damage and also Javelin Arc. So if we come back to Lancer, there's something I actually wanted to tell you that every single mech arena has a family member. If we go to Arachnos, then we come out, we go straight to Gear Hub. I'm sorry, I have a little bugs. So, if you look at Arachnos, and then you look at Scorpius, they have a resemblance family. So, for Scorpius, he has a Javelin array. And we have, so Scorpius, okay, let me go back to my little show that I always thought. So, Scorpius was like, so, okay, let me start. Scorpius is the dad. Then Blockhorn was there. Okay, Blockhorn was the mother. And Arachnos became the child. Arachnos became the child, so that's all. Then, if we come back to the tank, you see most of them have shields, but not all. As you can see, Blockhorn, Bastion, Sentinel, and Aegis, Ares, and Juggernaut. They all have shields. And if you look at close quarters mech, I know it looks crazy, but we only have close quarter guns, but we also have close quarter mech. That depends on the ability. If you look at Slingshot, he has to go in a small minimal range to hit his target. And also Tengu, yeah, I think it's Tengu, and also MD, when healing himself or other players, must come near. Slaver is a sniper type and a close quarter type because he can heal himself and also heal other players in a long distance. And Lacewing, yeah, I think, no, we don't have any spot for Lacewing. And Surge, yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, first, I've never had Surge, but during the battlefield, I've seen that Surge goes in a particular manner at a high speed. Then when it hits the targets, there's an EMP. So clearly that Surge right here is definitely a long range mech, but I think he's also in a close quarter. Okay, if you don't understand me, let's check out the Stormblast. Launches for the pulling with an object result and EMP smash. The AOE attack applies EMP debuff to any enemies in the radius and applies a stealth buff to the next. So he's basically like, he has a form of Shadow, Zypher, and yeah, only Shadow and Zypher. But when it comes to Shadow, it's not much, as it only has a small range. Well, and let me show you small versions to upgraded versions. Well, I'm not sure, but I've seen Ruffles using Outlaw. And when I look at Guardian and I go straight to Outlaw, yes, Outlaw, they have like a little similar pattern of like system crash, but I'm not sure. If we look at it, targets an enemy mech within a line of sight to disable its weapons, puts its ability on cooldown. The time it takes to come into effect depends on how far the target. Any other enemies within a certain radius of the target will also be affected. And also, as you can see, when you look at the ability key right there under the attacker sign, you can see that it looks very, very similar. And when you look over here at Tengu, he not only has a Sky Strike, but if you come here to Redox, he also... Okay, they have the same ability, but you don't understand me. You see, well, okay. Tengu jumps into the air, coming back with force, dealing a lot of damage and freezing your enemies for, like, I think for 1 second or 2. But if you look at Redox, he sends a little radius, so he's upgraded. If you look at the legs, they're flying. So instead of jumping, he just sends a little radius to the enemy. As you can see, Caustic Blast emits a chemical burst and that applies status and corrosion effects to nearby enemies, slowing and damaging them. So first it's slowing, and when you say slowing, what do you think about? Paradox, of course. Paradox is definitely like, well, yeah, when the mech starts moving slowly. And Killshot. Okay, fine. When it comes to Slingshot, Slingshot is an upgraded version of Killshot, and Killshot is another upgraded version of Boomerang. But Shadow is also an upgraded version of Eclipse. Well, we don't have Mimicker, since Mimicker, like, it steals the... Okay, if it looks at an attacker, it has... Okay, it takes the characteristics. If it's a scout, it takes it. If it's a tank, it takes it. And if it's a support mech, it takes it. Well, if you don't understand me, an attacker gives the weapons high ammo. A scout, I'm not sure about that. I haven't seen it yet. But a tank gives it its own personal shield, because most of the tanks have shields. And if you come back to support, you can see only two of the mechs in the game can heal themselves. Okay, only little people know that there are 3, if you never knew. But new people only know it's 2, Slaver and D. But if you never noticed that, stop. Predator dive ability on while killing another player and you're at low health, it also recovers the same HP. As you can see, Predator dive overloads core amplifiers, causing the mech to deal and take more damage. Also recovers some HP from each mech destroyed. As you see, there are 3 healing cells. But if you come like from helping others, there is only 2. So if you ask a question, mechs that heal others, like therefore supporting others but not themselves, well, you have to say MD and Slaver. But if you told a mech that can only heal itself, not others, itself and can even when you try, it cannot heal others. It's like that. And Puma, it's an upgraded version of Panther. Let me tell you guys a story that I came to find out. Well, Paragon, if you look at Paragon, he has an ability for boost. So, if you look at the boost ability, you're not sure quite if it's for a slingshot or kill shot or nomad, because each have a different. If you look at Paragons, you can see at the ability called boost, and then you come back to slingshot. You see it's the same arrow but different. Good. Now we come back to kill shot. You can see it's still same with the slingshot, but it's kind of a little bit decorated, maybe for Christmas, I guess. And if you look at Snowman's, you can see an arrow that passed through a ball. And if you look at Nomad, he has, I'm not sure if it's a metallic ball filled with energy, but I'm not sure unless we ask the designers who know it. So yeah, that's what I think. Well, not all for other notes, so please try to like and subscribe. This is my first video, just a little bit nervous. So thank you and goodbye.